Let me ask you about that blow up in the Oval Office with Zelensky. What were your thoughts on that, first of all?
Since the start of the war, what Zelensky has done is he has gone to Western leaders, asked for something, and they've said, no, that could push us to war with Russia. And so what he's done is go straight to the media and say, well, we need this to win the war, and they will not give it. If they will not give it, we cannot win war, right? And so then there's this public pressure on Western governments to give him these things. So he basically gaslights governments to get what he wants. He came to America not liking the mineral deal and thinking that he could gaslight Trump in front of the American people and get away with it. Trump's not Biden.
Right.
And so he started doing his little thing, pulling out his pictures of, supposed prisoners. And Vance said, hey, this is wildly inappropriate. And he tried to push back, and then Trump got involved. And I think it was necessary. And while it hasn't quite borne the fruit that I hoped it would, it has been a positive thing and has shown, right, that Trump and Vance can't just be bent over and forced to do whatever a dictator overseas wants them to do.
Right. If there are any haters watching this, they're going to say, well, that's exactly what they do with Putin.
Name one thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'm just saying I can already hear the pushback.
I mean, if they can name one thing, I'd be happy to hear it. Trump is a negotiator, right? He went to Putin and he said, hey, what do you want and what can you live with? He went to Zelensky, what do you want and what can you live with? And Zelensky just said what he wanted. He said, no, what can you live with, right? Zelensky doesn't want to give that up. And the reason is, if he doesn't get everything he wants, he's gone. He's gone overnight. And so he really has to fight. I mean, many people don't know this, but right after that big blow up, there was a call to impeach Zelensky in the Rada in Ukraine.
Yes.
Because they see that his leadership's failed. And that convinced him to give in enough for that Black Sea deal to happen. And so, and a couple other, minor, de-escalations, which have, been violated constantly since, but it shows that there is some movement,
And what is the movement over there? Obviously we all hope for a peace deal. Is it realistic?
I kind of shrink from making predictions, only because I thought the war would be over by now. But it's not.
Yeah, fair.
I think Russia will continue to gain ground. I think Ukraine will continue to struggle. I think if they can convince European nations to send troops, and that really escalates things. And I think that we need to find a way to prevent that from happening. But they can only fight this war for so long. And there's so much resentment in Ukraine right now. There's so much division. They can only fight this war for so long. It's a war of attrition. And Russia has it dialed into a science. That's just the reality. And they can outproduce them with artillery, drones, tanks, manpower, money. Ukraine's on life support. And if we really care about Ukraine, then we need to seek peace. Give Russia the lands that it is codified in its constitution. So you don't have to lose another 500,000 boys and men just to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. And then work on healing your country. Like the country is in absolute turmoil. And I just don't understand these people in America and Western Europe who just want to keep fighting this war the last Ukrainian. It's easy to support a war when you're not doing the dying.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely.
If you support the war in Ukraine, you're watching this, buy a plane ticket. Buy a plane ticket to Kyiv, join up with the International Legion, and put your money where your mouth is.